mushroom.
It's a giant mushroom, guys.
Whoa.
That was so big. Wow. No, just kidding. It's a little one. Got you.
Little guy.
We're so close to being done with this game. We're almost there. Don't you worry, folks. We're getting there.
The airplane will take off soon, I promise.
5 more minutes. We're clearing the runway. Doing final checks. Woo. It's a big boy. Be careful about him. This area is really sick. I like it a lot. I will run past all of it, of course. This will not kill me. Because it's Elden Ring. I won't even take a lick of damage.
That's great. That kills you in Dark Souls.
Absolutely. That kills you like twice in Dark Souls.
Like giant ants.
Giant enemy ants.
And this place will have giant ants.
Whoa. Those ants are big. I don't know.
Whoa.
Here's the trick. Fuck you, attack.
Oh, okay.
I deload you. I got hit by it anyway. I might be dead. I don't know.
No shot.
I felt the controller rumble slightly. Learned that one by watching the speed run right there.
Ooh.
Because fuck that.
They just say piss on it, it's too hard.
I guess so. I feel like this would be slower. And also it's like not that hard to dodge, but it is risky. Oh, here it comes again.
I don't know. Do they use in-game time?
Oh. I actually don't know.
Scarlet rot.
I have it. I'm yucky now.
We're rotting redly.
Wait, where is it now? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is Rivendell. We're here.
Riverdale, my favorite TV drama.
Rivendell. Fuck.
No, that's what you said. I was just.
Oh, okay. I'm very hungry right now. It's making me loopy.
You can't game when you're hungry.
I need a Snickers or something. In the past like 48 hours basically. Maybe it's not been that long, but I don't know. Again, the loopiness is setting in. I've had a popcorn and a sandwich.
Yeah, we went to Potbelly's.
Did you like that, by the way?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I spent $8 on I got the $8 regular. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably $8 a sandwich worth of hungry, and it was a little tiny boy.
Yeah, they're not huge.
So I definitely regret not purchasing the $12 big boy sandwich.
Yeah.
American sized.
Well, I mean, when you go to one of these shops, you're so used to it being like a serving of like 10.
Yeah, ridiculously large. I know if I go to Joycey Mike's and I get the giant Philly cheese,
yeah, you're fed for the rest of the week, right?
Yeah,
there. You're done. You're good to go.
All my food for the entire day. But the Potbelly regular, it was maybe like a 6-inch from Subway worth of food.
Yeah.
Maybe if I'm being generous. For $8.
But it's the quality that you're paying for.
Yeah, I mean,
I like it. I got the pizza melt for the first time, and I thought it was really yummy. Oh God!
I know that local delicacy Pizza Shuttle. They have an $8 chicken parm that's like a whole 10-inch sub.
Cool.
So it's like 3 times as much food for as much money, and also tastes delicious.
But then you have to eat at Pizza Shuttle.
Nah, I fuck with Pizza Shuttle,
and that's the problem. I don't get it.
It's delicious.
I hate it. Yuck!
This is
ew.
Literally just for us, because this is like a Norman area, Oklahoma only establishment, where they have like really tasty $8 large pizzas.
They're very cheap pizzas.
And
this is true.
They are and they are delicious as well.
What am I even doing here anymore, man?
So I eat that shit all the time, and they're open to 2 a.m.
That is a nice part. I'm still sad that more shit's not open later, considering it's a fucking college town.
Yeah, Rona. To be fair, we're like on the opposite end of the town from the college.
But even still, I feel like a lot of stuff there isn't open like as long as I expected it to be.
Having lived on campus for a year and then around the campus for 4 more. Yeah, it's I think it's just a coronavirus thing where after COVID, stuff started closing down, and then they reopened with limited hours comparatively, and then they're just like, man, our profit margins are better whenever we're not paying employees to whenever we're not paying employees to work the counter at 3 a.m. when we're literally getting no business.
Yep. So that's just how it is now.
So
to be fair, yeah, like Rona did cause a lot of that.
Also caused a lot of Rona plus the never-ending construction around here.
Oh god,
has caused a lot of my favorite food establishments to close down.
yeah, that sucks.
It's so this is Brandon's America.
I feel so bad for restaurant owners.
Yeah,
I mean, it's better now.
I think they're kind of over it at this point.
Yeah, but like, if you owned a restaurant, you just got to eat shit.
I mean, you got to eat shit if you owned a lot of different businesses.
Well, that's true.
Imagine.
I guess restaurants just like one of the most like common examples of it.
I think it's because restaurants are like pretty much. It's like one of the only businesses that you can reliably open as a small business owner.
Yeah.
Because what are you gonna open your own grocery store? Fuck no.
Right.
You're gonna open your own like sneaker store?
Look
Nope.
at that snail. He is funny. I like the snails a lot. They're very cute. Oh Jesus.
What the fuck?
Oh Jesus, it's the Pokey Boy. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I should probably like deal with that.
Yeah, that's a lot of range. That might be worth a couple of stick wiggles.
Yeah, probably so. I think the snail like summons them or something. So if I kill the snail, it goes away. Maybe it's one of them summoning snails. You know,
It's got to be wiggling for some reason.
Okay, back at it again.
Back at it.
We're about to go to like one of my favorite fights, actually.
Sweet.
In the whole game.
I wonder how
And
much.
I feel like it's underrated.
I wonder how much of Dark Brandon's IRA bill is going to be benefiting businesses for like, I don't know, like new windows, new new stoves, shit like that. I know the IRA not being is it fuck? What is it called? Inflation? Yeah, Inflation Reduction Act. Mm-hmm. I was trying to think of what else. I feel like IRA is already a pre-established acronym for something else.
It probably is.
The Internal Revenue ass.
That passed, right?
Yeah, it passed, and is it's signed. It's happening.
Wow. Change in my country,
And Republicans top one things that Republicans hate. Number one, the FBI.
change. Well, the FBI. Now it's the FBI.
No, number two, Dark Brandon's actually getting his way, passing bills.
Why do people call him Dark Brandon?
Well, it's
Oh, jeez.
Ow. It has been the Brandon term has been reclaimed by the left.
Oh, good for them. That's always been a really stupid thing to me.
Yeah, it's
Just calling him Brandon, like,
yeah.
wow, what an own.
I just think it's funny. Well, it was originally extremely juvenile code for saying fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah.
As we all know.
I'm familiar, of course.
And then the evolution of it has been just calling him Brandon because it's funny.
Yeah.
And Brandon being the doofy big oaf that just stumbles around and can't formulate words.
That is him.
With Dark Brandon being the powered up version of him that is a big Chad and passes legislature and
Why is he dark? Doesn't that make him evil?
well, yeah, that's that's the powered up version. That's Super Saiyan Brandon, also known as Dark Brandon. You weren't at full health.
No, I was not. I died to Loretta. We already fought this guy, even.
Yeah.
Back at Hogwarts.
Right.
Or, like, other Hogwarts. I don't remember which Hogwarts it was. Good fight, though. People don't like this fight. I like it. I think it's the best horse fight. Well, guy on horse fight.
Yeah. We might have a little bit more HP. Yeah. We might have like some actual tangible benefits to that, where at least maybe perhaps not you or I, but maybe the multi-million-dollar corporation that owns our apartment building.
God bless him.
Yeah, my personal friends, the people who own several units of extremely large apartments. Your friend, they might be getting incentives to put in like more economical, energy efficient types of production. Like we already have electric stoves and whatnot, but there's incentives for that. Electric heaters, for your water heaters that aren't powered on gasoline, more insulated windows, solar panel installation.
Nice. Oh God! How'd you get up here? Aye! Save me! Sword! Okay, that was kind of scary.
But also the part where everyone's personal favorite Joe Manchin comes in. Mr. West Virginia, I love coal. Coal is good. We need more coal in America.
Which is true.
So you might understand, like, wait, a climate change bill that was co-sponsored by this guy? He's constantly voting against other Democrat, despite being a Democrat in the Senate, is constantly voting against Democrat bills. So in order to get him on board for this, there was a ton of write-offs for currently existing oil and gas companies.
That's great.
So they
need all the help they can get,
just to make sure that they stop fucking pushing back against against literally the largest climate change bill ever written on the entire planet.
Yeah, it's crazy how those guys just kind of make all the rules for us.
Like, it's like, okay, guys, like, just stop fighting us about this. Here's some money. Just lay off, all right?
We need to economically incentivize them to stop killing the planet and just being insanely wealthy. We're getting wealthier in the process. Ouch. Not at full health.
I think it's like you get like a tax credit if you like buy an electric vehicle up to a certain amount. Ouch. Bonk.
Oh God. Oh.
I believe they're going to be changing all like postal service vehicles to electric vehicles or hybrids.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like a big spending bill. So anytime something doesn't happen, it's like the guys on the other side, they don't get anything done. They're not even doing anything. And then whenever it does happen, it's spending despite our deficit. Ooh, we're so in debt, and yet you are spending money.
What happens? Why don't more places just be like, yo, pay up?
Because what are they? Because then we're like, okay, we're America, and we're not going to trade with you.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we can just do whatever the fuck we want, really. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know. Money's made up anyways. Who cares?
This is true.
Like the global economy literally cannot afford for America to go bankrupt. So it's in everyone. Like we essentially just strong arm everybody economically. Which is why it's so scary that China makes so much stuff. Because what if they start strong arming people like we do?
Oh my God. Well, it would be bad if it happened to us. Oh, okay, we're fine.
Which I believe is what they do in the region, regardless. But,
probably. Isn't their economy bigger than America's at this point?
In terms of GDP, yes, but in terms of in terms of per capita, absolutely not.
I see.
They do produce more shit, but that's because they have way more people and they get paid way less.
Yep. Good for them.
Yeah, so that's poggers.
Wow. Behold the beauty.
Whoa.
This is a very Dark Souls looking area.
It's a big tree.
Why did 1 million people die here? Excuse me? Are they just doing a bit? Are they just running off? Why did you do that? You fool!
I don't know. My 6-year-old grabbed the controller.
It didn't have to end like that.
One major part of the IRA is that it puts a 15% corporate tax limit, or establishing 15% corporation tax, which the pushback from that is, you're driving jobs out of America. They're just gonna go somewhere else. But this is counterintuitive to the essentially undoing the one major Trump legislative act. If you ask most people what laws did the Trump administration do, they probably wouldn't be able to tell you literally one.
I don't know.
What laws did the Trump administration put into place? The most impactful one is talking to a bunch of major corporations and asking them to come to America to make American jobs with the with the
I remember that was like a big thing,
with the handshake agreement being that they don't get taxed.
which is great.
Yeah, so like we're making jobs, folks. There's so many jobs, American jobs. You have to work with these big companies, these beautiful companies, but they don't get. But in order to get them here in the first place and to be competitive with the exploited labor that happens elsewhere, it was like, and you don't get taxed at all if you do it, huh?
Now plenty of Americans get to be exploited for their labor instead, which is good.
But at least they're not unemployed.
Yeah, it could be worse. Instead of making $7 an hour, you could make 0.
Yeah.
So you're welcome. Don't be ungrateful now. Just work hard.
And this is I don't know the scope of what the 15% tax is.
Ooh.
Loretta's mastery.
I will use it. I just realized I didn't drink my physic that entire fight. It probably would have helped.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, do I have souls? Did that even work? Like, did jobs flourish? Did unemployment go away?
Yeah, I mean, it's lower now than what it was during the Trump administration, regardless.
Well,
but
that's nice.
It did go down. It did get some companies to move their operations here. But that isn't the only way to accomplish such a thing.
Well, what do we do? What if they just leave?
The Biden game plan is to work with other nations and say, hey, we're going to use our clout as America to demand other nations get on board with saying that we must collectively tax these super large corporations so that way they cannot, because in the era of global trade, being an American company or being an Irish company or being a Chinese company or being a whatever company doesn't matter because you just sell your products everywhere.
That makes sense. Okay.
So if I'm fucking Apple, why would I want to be an American company based in California where I'm getting taxed like 40%,
right?
When I can just go to a different nation and get taxed nothing.
That makes sense.
Because I'm going to be selling my iPhones anyways. So that's the predicament that it's been in, where the corporations hold more power than the governments because they can shop around, you know. Yep. Whereas
when is that not the case? Of corporations having more power than the government?
I mean, back in the day, that wasn't the case because I don't know. You go back like 150 years, that there was not global trade nearly to the same level as there is now, right?
Yeah.
It's been largely like a airplane plus shipping revolution plus a internet thing.
Yeah.
Where you can actually if I'm headquartered in Silicon Valley, I can effectively communicate with my Hong Kong branch in 0 time.
Okay.
Whereas before landlines, you know, if you go back to like the 1930s and shit, that's absolutely not going to be the case.
When do you think we're getting another internet level technical revelation?
Jeez. When's new global changing tech dropping?
Yeah. I want it now.
I mean, the last one was smartphones.
That's true.
Whereas the internet was made.
Damn it. I got greedy. Too greedy.
It's a big fucking club, bro.
I don't even need to kill him. I just think it would be fun.
Yeah, I guess the last one was probably smartphones.
I think so, yeah.
And that was more so just making it to where you can do the internet, but everywhere.
Right. Where's our flying cars? God damn it.
And they're pretty cheap too. That's the crazy part. You can
smartphones?
Get
yeah, they're very accessible.
For as much of a game changer as they are, you can get one like pretty easily for like a couple $100.
I don't think I know a single person who doesn't have a smartphone.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
at this point.
Did we talk about this? I feel like this conversation. I'm getting memories of having this kind of a conversation for Elden Ring, but I'll bring it up again regardless. Of cell phones being the next step of evolution of viewing.
Yeah.
Does this ring a bell to you? Did we talk about this?
We might have. I don't remember.
Whatever.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Ouch. Since literally everybody has a smartphone, you could argue that everyone having a smartphone is like everyone having eyeballs, right? Where
that's a way of looking at it.
It is not literally a part of your body, but you know what is your body? You know, philosophically speaking,
if we all got them,
then
it's basically it's a part of all of our lives.
What the the smartphone is, we used to be like single-celled organisms, and then eventually, now all of a sudden we have brains, and we evolve these other things that benefit our quality of life in different ways, and then it selects for this. So now we select for people who have smartphones.
Wow. Yeah.
And now we just, as a society, as a species, we just know way more shit.
Yep.
Back in the day, if you didn't know shit, that was it.
You got to go to a library.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
If at all, because your library might not have it.
That's true.
The library is extremely limited in scope compared to what Google has.
Well, yeah. It is weird.
And now if you want to know shit, then congratulations, you know shit.
You can know whatever you want.
You just know shit.
Oh my god.
Having computer literacy helps in knowing what the actual real shit is from the fake news.
Yeah.
Where people just spout off disinformation just for either to troll or for malicious purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. So that's like the next hurdle.
Yeah, I think there's a reason why everyone's like insane and depressed nowadays, and I think it's because humans weren't really designed to know all this shit all the time. Oh my fucking lord. A whole ass ballista for me.
Some may argue it's that that people don't, that the need for meeting up in person has been phased out in part.
I'm sure that also plays a role in some ways. I don't know. It's really weird to think about. Yeah.
Especially in COVID-19 age, where people who were even much more outward and much more extroverted were being forced to not be able to do those things. Whereas me, I flourish in this kind of shit because I love sitting in my room by myself playing RuneScape for 8 hours a day.
Yeah, I've been good for the most part. I realized after we beat COVID.
It's congratulations doing a victory lap currently.
Yeah.
I'm licking every doorknob in Norman.
That it is nice to be in person around other people. I do like that sometimes.
Yeah,
but sometimes not also.
Yeah, my social battery drains quite quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just pretty chill with all of it.
And typically I need other people to do the legwork for setting up the social interaction in the first place.
Yeah. Let's do a little more, sure.
Yeah, a little more.
I'm pretty sure we're close to the boss. Which I'm not
boss.
Gonna fight. Yeah, the one. This area actually sucks also. I remember this. It's very goopy. It's like poison, but a swamp of it. But scarlet rot this time instead of poison.
The scarlet rotterfall.
Which is that was genius, by the way. Which is toxic, kind of, in the fact that it ramps up. It's poison, but it does more damage.
Tight.
Oh god! Oh yeah. Also, there's these guys.
Come on.
God, getting shot in the back.
That's a drink.
Name a more iconic duo.
The instant you walk in a place and you instantly either get slashed from out of your camera or shot by an arrow by some asshole who's been corner camping for 200 years.
Please leave me alone. What the hell even is that?
Yeah, this is probably pretty hashtag relatable to a lot of viewers.
Yeah, they're losers too.
Just like me.
Oh, God. We know our audience. We built it. We attract similar folk.
That's been pretty much the main the main cause for me not dating at all in 5 years is that that I just I deleted all of my dating apps and I don't go outside. So
yep.
It's not easy to...
Where's the RuneScape GF?
Yeah, I need to find the OSRS GF.
Screw buying a twisted crossbow or whatever. Save up your money for that.
I need to buy GF.
Ooh, very scary.
If I had to...
Wow. Going all the way down there.
If I had to wager a guess, I would say that the OSRS community is probably 90% dudes.
Oh, I feel like that's low. It's
easy enough to where it attracts a more casual audience, and I am saying that girl gamers are casuals.
Ooh.
I'm going there.
Dillon said it, not me. I actually knew a lot of girls in middle school, especially, who played RuneScape.
I mean, back then RuneScape was just the hotness, so I don't know if it's. It's like overwhelmingly like dudes my age. It's like late 20s dudes. That's the OSRS demographic.
And that's why the community is just the fucking worst. Because we're all shut-ins playing RuneScape. Like mid to late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, you call them the fucking worst, but I much prefer the OSRS community to the Final Fantasy 14 community.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
I mean, the Final Fantasy 14 is a hug box, which I think is much more cringe.
Well, yeah, but...
Whereas you can get away with a lot of shit in OSRS.
Can't you just say slurs?
No. You can't just say slurs, but you can have like really awesome usernames. I'm still hunting for the fishing pet, which is what I do whenever I want to not actually play the game. And at the anglerfish, every so often I meet a fellow OSRS user by the name of Gay Ass Man.
Gay Ass Man.
It's gay space ass space man.
That's pretty great.
And that's a name that's allowed in OSRS.
Why do they not have a blacklist for words like that?
I mean, what's wrong with having a username be Gay Ass Man?
I don't think there's anything wrong with being Gay Ass Man. I encourage it. If you want to be Gay Ass Man, you can. However, I still just think like if I had an MMO, right, I would probably just filter out all of the swear words for the name at least. At least.
There are filters for the name, but ass and gay are not.
Well, yeah, but it's just like I would include those probably. Well, maybe not gay.
I think ass, gay, and cum are all permitted.
I could be gay ass cum.
I believe cum is allowed on the OSRS usernames
that's
also.
Hilarious.
But the more severe swear words that you'd probably expect are not permitted.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
But it does have more lenient rules than other services, and it makes me laugh. That's why whenever I find other people in OSRS, I right-click to see what their name is.
I do like that. But they're not as nice. And what if someone says something mean to you?
Dude, you can close the chat.
No.
You can
but the feelings have already reached me.
You can just preemptively hide the chat. You don't have to to use the chat.
Too much work. I need the devs to do it for me. Did I tell you about how WoW removed /spit from the game?
Yeah,
that just no longer exists.
We've talked about this. This has happened a long time ago, right?
Yeah, this has been a while now because I'm pretty sure like Asmongold, the man himself, King World of Warcraft, started the trend where if you see someone with like a cosmetic store mount, which costs like $20, you simply /spit on them. And it worked so well, and people were getting so mad, and people were not buying the store mounts as a result, that they just removed it from the game. You can no longer do that emote.
Oh, boo-hoo, I'm Blizzard, and people aren't buying my mounts.
I think they also removed, like, there's like a raspberry emote where you, like, at them. I think that one's gone. I think they removed some other one. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, Blizzard is... God,
I like allowing them to have a little bit of freedom, like in FF14, the new adventure plates where you got to to describe to the viewer where you could examine them, and it's like looking at their profile in game, and you got to set a little picture, and you got to use you could pose your character and use a camera mode, and people were obviously just like putting their characters in like really slutty attire and doing really risque photos.
Yep.
And they said, guys, if you do this, we're gonna ban you. And I'm like, dude, they're literally just playing the game. These outfits are in the game, and the camera mode is in the game, and you're telling them not to do it. If you don't like them dressing up like hooers,
brother in Christ, you made the clothes.
Yeah, you
did this.
This expansion, they put a literal stripper pole as an accessory that you can put into your house. They know what happens. They know they are fostering the Arrow roleplay community.
Yeah, and which is thriving in Final Fantasy 14,
that is the place to do it on our data center in particular.
Go to Balmung, baby. That's where it all goes down.
Wait.
I wouldn't know, but I know. I'm just an anthropologist, okay? I study. Yeah, I study these things. 69 and
69.
Woo! Okay, I'm not going to do this boss yet, but it's something to look forward to. We'll leave and come back at a later time, and I'll die to it over and over and over and over and over again. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Let's go find another boss.
All right.
In the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.